All right. See what moves today. Let's see what moves today. Can't see. PTLE, LSE, MTR, SAFX. Ooh, Gure, really? Really went up in the aftermarket. Holy crap. Hoodie. What? Educational. All right. So let's see what moves today. What time is it? In 5 minutes, the pre-market is about to open. PTLEs or rallies on the scanner. Rally's trying to break yesterday's high. Pre-market high is 370. Nice pop in rally. I'm gonna keep on watching on my other screen. Oh. So today is so each day I stream about 7 a.m. for about an hour. And then and then pretty much I go to my Discord room. Right now I made no trades. Uh, really popped on the scanner there, but I'm not too excited about it. I see it really moved in the middle of the day, consolidated over VWAP, had an aftermarket run. Really had a huge aftermarket run, $2 to $3, and now we're at 340. So I'm seeing it on the scanner. I am seeing it. So I think Thursday there's no the stock market is closed tomorrow. As I was looking at my phone, I just finished eating breakfast. I think I had some eggs, some cheese, some bread, and some tomatoes. And some onion. Pretty decent. So the market's about to open in 2 minutes. I don't know if this thing is gonna go over 340, but I'll watch it. We went 510. Uh, so it had news yesterday, really. So they withdraw an S1. So that's pretty good. I don't know. I'm not really. I don't like buying things up like 50%. This is not my pattern, but I'll watch it. Ideally, you want a new ticker, but that's not guaranteed. So we'll see how it opens up at 7 a.m. The high is 340, and we'll see if it breaks 340. Really watching 340. No particular reason, just in case it does break 340. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Highs, there's 340. Now the question is, do I take that long? That's the question. Because I wasn't thinking of going long. Now we're going up to 370. So that was not a good long because we dipped. So 7 a.m. just moved. Oh, we just opened. Yeah, I wasn't feeling this setup at all. Let's see if this ticker goes over 11. Maybe LSE goes over 11. LSC is 1080. Yeah, I wasn't feeling this. So let's see LSC. LSC, higher high would be 1050, 1080. We're over a daily breakout of 950. I'm gonna put rally over on this side. Look at that. That's a hard rejection. That's a hard rejection as well. Like two double hard rejections. So VDRX. BDRX is pushing here, 7 o'clock news. BDRX. BDRX news. No position. Type hits keystone milestone for type 1. First patient. Enrolls first patient and 2. So type 1 diabetes. Comes to diabetes. Uh, so hits a milestone. So I'm just watching it. Looks like we just went berserker there. 85 to 150. This reminds me of a pop and drop, honestly. Like once you get this big move from like 90 cents to 150, I get scared because it just moves too fast and just eventually is gonna hit a top and eventually it's gonna die. So I'm really skeptical of it because I'm just scared shitless. I'm not a big fan of this type of range. So I'm gonna put BDRX on my other screen. BTLE, BDRX. Maybe PTLE, we're gonna break 50 cents. This is much more my type of stock. But it's 26 million. Something about Powell and inflation. So we finally hit a top, BDRX. So once you get one of these 5 candles, like I was talking about my notes here yesterday, like these are my notes in the chat. I was talking about not selling 20% winners, getting caught in news pops and drop. So this is a news pop and drop. Um, Not trading things part of my playbook, trading past 1030, not holding stop losses. So getting caught in news pops and drops. So this is a news pop and drop because it's moving too fast. Once it's moving like 50% or something, like once you see something like this, I'm just scared shitless because I know it's gonna roll over. So I just decided to pretty much avoid it. I don't have a edge, really. Yeah, so right now, so this is a pop and drop. That's why I avoid it. As soon as I see something like this, just a bunch of algos just chasing it up. It's very annoying to tell you the truth. Like whenever I get something like this, just annoying because I'm not gonna trade it, and most of the time, like 8 out of 10 times, if I trade it, I lose. So I stop trading these useless news articles. I usually wait for them to hold trend. Look at this. This is just ridiculous. 180 first 1 minute to make a new high, and then probably a reversal. Yeah, I like my mental peace right away. So this is a potential news pop and drop. Oh, this news pop and drop. Let's say we're gonna be streaming till about another hour. Ugh. So my idea is I will not trade the pops and drops. I will not trade the pops and drops. So that's a pop and drop. Damn, I didn't work out for a week and I'm already feeling soft now. That's the thing about working out. You take more than 2 weeks off, it's just a shit show. Yeah, I don't know where is everybody. Why aren't you guys awake at 7 a.m.? A lot of people are just lazy, I think. Should be up at 7. Should be up at 6:30 and coming into the monitor no matter what. Like tried to do this in the States during the summer. It's pretty outrageous. Well, it seems like most of them are selling off. We're actually waiting for new tickers most of the time. Uh, Sarah, let me see what Sarah faded away. What's Sarah doing? Sarah faded away. Oh shit, it did. Yesterday I was trading Sarah, and actually it was the best mover of the day. I traded it here when we did third time around at 14, and I lost. And then And then I traded again here once we VWAP reclaim. You can see how choppy this price action works. So eventually I chased it at 13.20, risking off 12.60. So I risked like 60 cents. We go into a halt. I sell at 16, and I actually should have bought it because this ticker just end up grinding. Like we consolidated over the pre-market highs, I think. Kind of, maybe like 15.50 and 17.50. And once we hit 26, it tanks. Like when we're in a chat room, I was saying to grab a short in there at 25. I think I was saying to grab a short there at 25, risk of 28, because this was overextended, and looks like that short paid out really big. Because look at it went all the way to 16, and now we're at 14. So this was a good idea. Seems like it worked. Maybe because we got a bunch of sellers, we got a bunch of short sellers in here. So that short work. Like I've seen, if you see a micro float up like less than 100%, try not to short it because this is what happens. Most micro floats that are up less than 100% in the pre-market. This is a normal pattern because people, they have lists of these floats. Like traders have lists of stocks that have a float underneath a million. So you don't want to be dying over here. So this would have been a good short and hold. PTLE, I'm watching this 50-cent break. I mean, that's an important break. PTLE potential buy over 50 cents. Because it's kind of a wedge, kind of a breakout, kind of like not bad, but it's not like the greatest either. Like if you break like 50, you could say that we're kind of stocks uh unconditional surrender of Trump. All eyes on Powell. So right now we're in Powell day. What happens to liquidity in small caps is they die. They just sell off. So they're very weak during Powell. Stocks are very weak. Stocks are very weak during Powell speech or whatever it is. Almost zero. So we're gonna keep watching the BDRX because that's the only thing over VWAP. So BDRX is kind of making a higher high here. So you can see the high 164, and higher high would be 173. So let's see if this downtrend holds because it could just make a higher high and then die. Like you can see how it made a higher high right here, then it dumps. Like that's the reason I don't trade these things because we just pop and we just die off. The high is 173. That's not coming. PTLE, VDRX. It seems to me that this Powell news is pretty much rape taking out liquidity from the market. A lot of these stocks are lacking liquidity. Oh yeah, I actually downloaded a bunch of games, to tell you the truth. I have Warhammer, Space Marine. Got like figured out. I just downloaded Warhammer, Space Marine. I haven't finished it. I was going through Doom Dark Ages. That's a pretty good game. Uh, I am trying to beat Doom Dark Ages. I haven't beaten it. I'm like level 4, level I don't know, chapter 8 out of 22. So we have Powell's speech. So whenever you have Powell's speech, I don't trade that much because there's low liquidity. There's definitely low liquidity during Powell's speech. Is very low liquidity. Let's see if it breaks 50. Watching PTLE. PTLE is our main mover, so if that breaks 50, PTLE main mover. We have most amount of volume right now. You can see so here. Um, PTLE. You see that? Top gainers. Where is it? Right here. You can see how PTLE has most amount of volume, around 76 million. So PTLE is pretty much eating most amount of pre-market volume. So it's always good to focus on the stock that's eating the most amount of volume because that way you can pretty much avoid these pops and drops. Because say right now, this thing magically holds 160 and goes, but like 7 out of 10 stocks that pretty much have this news article just sell off. So in order to avoid these pops and drops, I just focused on the stock that has most amount of liquidity, and I just try to trade that. PTLE. So PTLE, if it gets over 50, I'll consider it long. PTLE is right now the main mover. Like you can see how the BDRX is breaking down. Main movers PTLE. BDRX breaking down. I mean, you could possibly take that short because it never is coming back to 180. PT BDRX is breaking down. You see this? This is what I dislike for stocks that pops and drops. We have a wedge, you have a fake out breakout, and then a dump. It's just very it's more annoying if you ask me. It's just annoying. Watching PTLE over 48 and 50, that's not bad. If it breaks 50, I guess we'll go to 60 because we've been in a channel here. Or about the lighting, I have no lighting right here now. All right, LSE is coming back. LSE, I'm still watching that LSE. LSE over 11 looks interesting. Gonna be watching LSE. LSE, you have reclaimed there. LSE number 2 top mover. We're gonna put BDRX over here. ETLE. ETLE over here. LSE over here. Also watching LSE. Watching that too. Over 11. Watching. You can see I have about, I don't know, about 6 stocks on my right side. And we'll see. LSC is trying to go. I guess if it breaks 11, we should go over 13. LSC trying to break there. There's LSC there. I'm gonna take a long there. Took a long in LSC. Took a long in LSC. 11:35. Stop 11. So we just broke the pre-market highs. Let's see. That's a pretty ugly rejection there. We rejected very ugly on that 1 minute candle. Right now I'm selling the bounce. That's a very ugly pre-market breakout at 11:30. We should have wait. We shouldn't just reject it and died. So right now, due to Powell and all that, this market is more um low range. So I'm not liking this market at all. Look at this one. Like we went from 9, 12 and dumped as soon as we broke for a new high. So this is much harder market. Like we should have broken there. This ticker is choppy. I have a long there at 11:30, and right now I want to just sell the bounce because we just experienced a fake out. That's a fake out. Right now, everybody's just trying to get out. Look at that. That's an ugly candle. 1060 to 12. That's bull crap. These things do happen. Normally, we should have broken over here and we should have ran to 14. That's what a normal one would have done. Yeah, so right now we're just consolidating. Watching PTLE over 50 cents. PTLE 48 cents, I mean. PTLE. I mean, if that breaks 48, we should get going, right? See if we can break 48. Or is it going to be choppy? Watching PTLE for a long at 48. Yeah, this is just too many tickers. Right now we have two tickers. One of them broke the pre-market highs and I kind of got caught and I think it's a loss. And the next one is just having trouble with 48.50. So LSC is just a little bit crappy. I think it's a loss for me. That's a loss. Because I wasn't like I bought like right here 1140 and I sold just now 11.5. So 11 I bought like 1140 and I sold 11 there, 11.15. So I initially lost 13 cents. Lost how many cents was that? 30 cents. Lost negative 30 cents LSE. Just I was chasing it as we broke the pre-market highs and then I sold the bounce. It's just way too choppy for me. Like my plan was to buy it as we broke this high and then it didn't work. Oh well, moving on to the next trade. PTLE. So normally what I do is if I take 3 losses in a row, I'm actually cut off for today. And or if I hit my max loss per day, I'm usually cut off for today. This is a very important rule to have because sometimes you're just gonna show up here and nothing you do would work. You're just gonna have to, swallow your pride. Uh, play some Doom, go to the gym, and just move on because you're not nailing them today. LSE. Like this one was a pretty good one to buy it as it breaks 11. And then I bought it and sold the bounce and then it's just like normally when Powell speaks, um it's just it's just it ain't good. It's just low volatility for small caps for sure. And I can see it in the numbers. It's low volatility. BDRX, look at that one. That one sold off hard. I could have taken BDRX short. That would have been ideal what I would have possibly done. Yeah, like normally when Powell speaks, it's kind of shitty. Because you don't have any range when Powell speaks. We're gonna see if I have 3 losses in a row today or not. So far, it's not starting out good. Let's see, higher high would be 48 for PTLE. PTLE, potential long over 48. Getting ready. Watching 48. That's technically a higher high. If it breaks 48, we might see 54, so I don't want to miss that. There's 47.5, 47.4. See if we break 48. So far, it looks really weak for the longs here today. Powell's speech is drying out the liquidity. There's 48 as a long. Let's see if it breaks 48. There's 48, took it long. Let's see. 48 long, 47 stop. Let's see if this works. PTLE took it long. 48 long. PTLE long 48. Stop 47. Like I was watching this one because this one's a higher high, and we're also wedging here. There's 50. Do we give 54? Like this ticker is working now. The other one was not supposed to work. Right now I have a flat stop 48. PTLE working. There we go. 51, 52. Look at that. That's a textbook wedge pattern. PTLE textbook wedge pattern. Let's see how high this thing goes. You think it'll do 60? PTLE flying, bro. Look at that, man. 58. Oh, I gotta take that off the table. Right there. Pow, 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 pow. I gotta take that off the table. That's a 20% gain. How? 20% gain. Out at 58.5. That's fucking beautiful. That's what I'm talking about, man. That puts me up over 1,000 on the day. Pow, 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 pow. Congratulations if you took that. PTLE. That's nice. That's a great long. That's a textbook long. Textbook long in PTLE. Beautiful. Look at that. I got my exit at 57.5. Look at that textbook long there. Textbook long PTLE. Made 10 cents a share. Beautiful. 10 cents is a lot of money in 3 minutes, man. I don't know what planet are you from? You guys are probably from the planet broke. You're probably from the broke planet. But that's a beautiful wedge pattern formation. PTLE, PTLE, PTLE textbook long pattern at 49 breakout hit 58.5 locked in 20%. Holy shit! That's what I'm talking about. Trader bought the downtrend of PTLE at 43, added at 48, and sold all at 58. And you did even better than me. Bro, you did even better than me. Shit, you're just nailing them. Nailing them. Nailing them. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. We have traders here just PTLE buying. He went long at 43. He went long. 43. This is the downtrend break, I think. I think he went long at 43. Added at a 48, then sold at 58. Yeah, we got like the same exits. Got the same exit. I don't know. That's a huge trade. 43, 43 to 58. That's a huge trade. 43 to 53. That's like 35%. 43 to 58. That's a huge trade. That's like 45%. A huge trade. I think that's around calculator. 58 minus 43 divided by 43. That's a 35% win. A huge trade. Telling you, man, some guys just get it. Some people just get it. Some people you just have to talk to them a million times. That's all right. I'm only here for an hour, YouTube. An hour each day, and then I'm bouncing. Here for an hour each day. That's a great trade there. I'm telling you, man, from all the subscribers, from like 13,000 subscribers, there's only like, I don't know, maybe like five of them that actually succeeded at this. I had like close to like 1 million views on my other channel, and there's only like five of them that are actually profitable daily. Jesus. Yeah, Powell is speaking today, so there's a low. Powell is speaking today, so there's low volatility. But we still have trades. Oof. Sorry about that. I'm here yawning. Should I turn on the light so you can see me better? There we go. Well, now is that better? Can you see me now? Yeah, how's that? Like I don't like to trade with the light on. But you can see I have holy shit, PTLE is going back up. I'm not buying it because Powell's speaking. I'm not rebuying it because Powell's. I'm not buying it because Powell's speaking. Like any day of the week, I would rebuy this, but because of Powell speaking, there's gonna be low liquidity. I don't want to lose on the dip. Like right now, we're in like if I manage, like Powell dries up liquidity. I'm not rebuying it. Any day of the week, I would have rebought it. I'm scared to rebuy it. You can see a rebuy would be at 57.5. Like if you rebuy PTLE, make sure you're small. Yeah, it's less liquid. Well, we're at 91 million right now. We're at 200% and 91 million volume. We're close to the top. I'm not rebuying it there. Like you're on your own. If you chase it here, you're on your own. I mean, it can go up higher, but I'm just scared a little bit. Yeah, like when Powell speaks, it dries up liquidity. Remember that, guys. If you see Powell in the news, run. It's not good news for small caps. Run, bro. You don't want to know like how many days. You don't want to know how many days I start fighting the market when Powell is speaking. You don't want to know how many days I fought the market when Powell is speaking and went red. Probably about 20. 20 days. 20 days. You don't want to know how many days I fought the market? Probably about 20 days. 20 days. 20 days. Like throughout a 3 year period or 5 year period. I'm not rebuying it. When Powell speaks, turn off the screens because it's shit. When Powell speaks, go short. It like look at BDRX. Like BDRX, like BDRX can die off from here. When Powell speaks, it's a cold market. Remember this, guys. When Powell speaks, it's a cold market in small caps. It ain't a hot market no more. It can flip like this, like from a second to the next. Yesterday we had huge movers, like in Cero. Like look at Cero. Like crap. There you go. Look at Cero. Cero moved from like 11 to like 27. We have a first Green Day bounce in RB&E yesterday. Huge move. 740 to 14. Crazy. And right now and we had another ticker, I think. Husa? That's right, another first Green Day bounce. 14 to 24. But things we had three huge movers. But when the market flips from hot to cold, it's just no liquidity. Like right now is no liquidity. Like I'm scared shitless when Powell speaks. Like right now, I've downloaded what did I download? Warhammer 4000. I'm about to beat that maybe. And I got Doom. I got Game Pass here. I got Doom: The Dark Ages. Time play 5.8 hours. The game is like 18 hours. I haven't finished Stalker though. Like over the weekend, I plan to go to the gym. I plan to go. Oh, I plan to go to the gym, and I'm planning to. I'm going in the mountains this weekend. Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know? Powell is everything is terrible for small caps. Powell just sucks up liquidity. Just just sucks up liquidity. I ain't joking, man. Like I have to really read some news here to find out. Like might as well take the day off when Powell speaks because it's shit. Like yesterday we had huge opportunities, and today here we come. It's weak. Like this is why trading is so hard because the market changes on you and you don't know how to adapt. Um, you think what worked yesterday is gonna work today. It ain't. Like you have different key factors here. You have Powell's speech, you have time of day, you have the day, the float, how were the market recently. You have tons of crap going on. Rate 6 a lot of smalls. Yeah, how long are we talking to? We're at 55 minutes mark. So far, I traded two tickers. Very, very small trading right here. You see that I bought PTLE 48, sold 58. I left. I also traded LSE. LSE, I tried to buy it as we made a new high, and it didn't work. And then I got out. Like it's no ifs and buts, man. If you get stopped out, you gotta sell. No gambling. No like so far I'm green. So far green. But no ifs and buts, man. You gotta be disciplined. This is hard. The reason it's hard is not that trading is hard. Like trading is hard if you um don't follow rules. And you don't know the rules because you're new. You don't know the new rules. Like the rules are fucking hard. The rules that I have are based on losses. So many losses. You'll see so much red, you know, you know, you'll see so much red. Being stuck in a cherry field and strawberry field means nothing. I've been in the strawberry field and cherry field. You don't know what you're doing. That's why people lose because the learning curve is so high. Learning curve is hard. It's normal for traders to blow up. Market is in continuous flux. I mean, we're almost at the 1 hour mark. Watching rally over 3.7, 1.7 rally. Watching rallies, rally. I'm watching that rally. Rally, we're about to break 355. Rally is definitely interesting. Like I don't know, it seems like topish here. Rally, you have to do be extremely um you have to be extremely disciplined. As soon as you diverge from the plan, I'm telling you, every time I looked at the data, I try to trade after 10:30. I tried to trade before 7. Every time I looked at the data, it's the same data. It's over and over again. Whenever I divert from the plan, it's the same data. You do not want to know. It's the same data. The same data I've gathered. Like I really wish uh the same data. All right, are we at the 1 hour mark? We're at the 1 hour mark. See you all tomorrow.